Hi, everyone, and welcome to this next section of your roadmap. This next section it will be right after your first month. So hopefully you had a good first month and you completed your workbook, and now you're on to this next section, which is really going to be talking about your framework for this month. So there are a couple of things that we're going to do. We're going to pull out of our workbook. I've created a one-pager for you, so click on the link and pick up your one-pager. I'm going to share my screen with you, and it's going to get a little crazy with this share, so I apologize. I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can sort of talk a little bit about your framework and your roadmap. And then this is going to be pretty exciting. We're going to work on your why, your what, your how, and of course, your now. So you're going to see 4 quadrants in your worksheet. Now, here are your instructions. Grab a cup of coffee. If you're not a coffee person, grab some tea. Grab something to write with. Either print out this work framework book section or take a piece of paper, whichever is easiest for you, and let's get started. I'm going to use my business as an example, so that way you can sort of see how you need to do this framework. And we're going to start with the 1-year goal. The 1-year goal really looks at the year overall. What are you trying to accomplish for the year? For me, it's going to be sales and profit. That's really what I'm working on, how to build my sales pipeline, how to make sure that pipeline is profitable. Deliverables. I'm working on a lot of products and pricing for those products and packages. So I need to make sure those are done for the year. And then I'm also working on my ability to scale. So those are sort of my important year goals. Now, I also have in those frameworks of the year goals some life goals. So one is really getting a more healthy balance. And so I don't really believe in work-life balance. I really believe in sort of getting some balance in terms of sometimes work is going to take a little bit more than life. Sometimes life is going to take a little bit more than work. So finding your happy medium in that. And so that's what I'm working on. And then a little bit of work around my own motivation, finding my purpose, finding my space, not just in the workplace, but just personally. So those are some of my goals as an example. Now, moving on to my 90-day goals. My 90-day goals are really around my ability to scale products and also sales and profit. Now, I take those 90-day goals and I look at the month and I create a strategy for the month. This is my how I'm going to do this. I have 3 key projects that I'm working on. I want to make sure that I have my launch. I have a big launch coming up next month, so I want to make sure that happens. And then I need something that's measurable. How am I going to measure my success? And so for me right now, my 1-month strategy is really finding 15 new clients. So that will be my measure of success if I get 15 new clients by the end of this month. Now, we move on to the quadrant that's marked this week action. Now, these are the things that I have to do in the coming week to make sure that I'm successful. And one is launching my lead magnet. So I'm working on some lead magnets, and I'll have another section where we talk about lead magnets in our business section. It's another class. So if you are interested in that, you can sign up for that. And then Facebook ads. I need to work on some of my Facebook ads because I want to do some Facebook Live ads and also some stagnant ads that run through Facebook. And then 3 sales calls. I hate sales so much, but I really need to make sure I have 3 sales calls done next week so that I can make sure I'm moving people through the sales process. And these are some cold calls, so I really hate that. And so that's it. Those are those 3 action items around my goals. Now, make sure you have your vision for the year. That's your why. Why are you doing this? So my vision for the year is really to bring my brand and my company to companies and help people create better workplaces. That's my vision for the year. So make sure you have that written out. So now once you've gotten all that information, your one pager is done. And then hang that up so that you're seeing that every day. Either hang it up in your office, hang it up in your kitchen. If it's not business related, it's more work related, life related, I should say. So you want to see this one pager so that you're constantly, it's in the front of your mind and you're focused. Well, good luck. Have fun. I will talk to you next month with the next section of your strategic roadmap. And leave some comments and some questions for me. I would love to answer. Midway through, I'm starting to get some questions from people. So I will make sure that I answer those in a Facebook Live chat. Talk to you guys soon.